Hey, you guys, welcome back to Barb City. It's your girl, Crazy G, and let's get right into this video, you guys. I have so much tea coming up for you guys. The situation with Lotto, Koi, stuff about Nikki, August Alsina. Y'all know, okay? I'm about to come with a whole bunch of stuff, but first, I wanted to cover what's important for Nicki Minaj and the Barbs, this situation with the Grammys. I had an article sent to me by the person that wrote it. Her name is Smokey, and she is on Twitter. Her account is verified, and again, her name is Smokey, and I believe she has like some red kissy lips next to her name on Twitter. And again, it's a verified account on YouTube. Her channel is the Red Room. So the Red Room, RED Room. Okay, so you guys, I definitely was over there and I love it there. So make sure you guys get over there. She is a journalist, and we are going to basically get into her article that she wrote on the situation with the Grammys and just a lot of artists, not all of them, but some of the artists that deserve to, get a Grammy that have not gotten a Grammy. She touched on the fact that the Grammys have nothing to do with talent, accolades, stats, none of that. It simply is based off who likes you and who does not, and it's not based off of your fans that like you or anything, the general public or the people that actually buy and listen to your music. It is actually the peers in the industry, if you're that vote for you. So if your peers around you don't like you, then you will most likely not have a Grammy. If you're an introvert and you stay to yourself, you're not really, making a lot of friendships in the industry and stuff like that, you also probably won't have a Grammy, because again, they base it off of personality and not necessarily your music and stuff, which makes me confused, because I'm like, so this is supposed to be a really important award to get, you know what I'm saying, compared to the other awards that are based off of how big your fan base is, if they stream your music, if they buy your music, if you're loved, if you're talented, if you have accolades and stuff like that. All the other awards are based off of real talent, but yet we have one of the most important awards that are based off solely if your peers in the industry like you. And in my opinion, I feel like that was just said to be able to calm the waters around the Nicki Minaj being snubbed situation. But I'm gonna go ahead and break down this article, like I said. Okay, so first thing first, in the music industry, winning a Grammy is equivalent to winning an Oscar, an NBA championship ring, and a FIFA World Cup trophy. Moreover, most music artists' status and commercial value depend on a Grammy, making it no surprise what most artists take it to heart when they've been snubbed. The most surprising fact about the Grammy is that it isn't solely based on fan base, album sales, streams, or talent. To win a Grammy, music artists, including their music, must be well liked by their industry peers who are a part of the Grammys voting process. So, as you guys know, the other day when Lizzo and Saucy Santana were live, Lizzo did say, "Hey, I voted for you," and that basically told everybody that the celebrities are the ones who vote, and not just that, but they could easily vote for themselves. Okay, so this is where we've seen the Grammy guy come out and make his statement and everything like that, because they were basically outed on Instagram Live by Lizzo and Saucy Santana. Okay, so again, the Grammys are solely based on who likes you and who does not, and it has nothing to do with anybody's actual talent. So you guys can stop bringing that up in my comments every other day, saying Nicki's not going to have a Grammy because she's not talented. The Grammys themselves said they do not base their winnings off of talent, accolades, or anything like that. And that explains why Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, possibly Lotto, and Glorilla all have a Grammy so early in their career when we all know they don't deserve it. Okay, on to the next part. Everyone isn't an extrovert. Most people are introverts. Unfortunately, introverted music artists aren't often favored by their peers in the music industry. However, music artists are entertainers. Therefore, in this context, personality matters. This is where being a socialite plays a fundamental role in music artists' careers. If the music artist isn't the most talented or doesn't receive the most sales and streams and lacks a massive fan base, it prevents them from winning other prestigious awards, including fan voted awards such as the People's Choice Awards, VMAs Awards, AMA Awards, so on and so forth, you guys. So, or MTV Awards, excuse me, not VMA. But anyways, you guys, the point is that the MTV and y'all, let me stop. Anyways, you guys, I like that she pointed this out is because again, she's saying like for other awards that they say are not as important as the Grammys, they actually base that stuff off, the fan base, the sales, the streams and everything like that. So if you lack that stuff, you're not going to win any of the other awards. But for the most important award, which they say is one the Grammys, you don't really have to have anything except for your peers to like you. Okay, so on to the next part. It says iconic. Despite not receiving the most prestigious award in the music industry, the music artists below have outstanding achievements and accolades, making them iconic. So, before I read those people, you guys, let me go ahead and read also what was said about when the guy basically came out and said what he said about what Grammys, y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, it says, for people asking what are the qualifications for a Grammy, your peers have to like you and your music, period. If you don't like that, stop submitting it. So my thing is, the celebrities are voting for themselves or others as far as the Grammys go. So if they don't like you, if you guys ever had a disagreement or a spat, or you won't do a collaboration with them or anything like that, they could simply just not vote for you. Okay, so yeah. Anyways, this also says by utilizing, and this is for the artists like, Lotto, Cardi B, stuff like that, people that are extroverts, butt kissers, whatever you want to call it. Okay, by utilizing their social skills to become recognized and favored by their peers, music artists have the opportunity to develop friendships with influential people, or excuse me, influential media modules and celebrities. This ultimately allows them to attend or host music industry events, which in turn gives them a greater chance to win a Grammy. Furthermore, even though it's not considered a Grammy, every music artist has the opportunity to receive a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award long after they've retired. So again, there are lots of artists that are retired that can still receive some kind of Grammy awards, you guys. And I also wanted to point out, basically, if like she said earlier, if you're an introvert and you don't hang out with everybody, you don't really go to the after parties a lot or something like that, people aren't going to be like, oh yeah, I'm real cool with her, I like her, I'm going to vote for her, you know what I'm saying? But then you have the people that are always going out, always butt kissing, stuff like that. Those kind of people are going to be more liked than the introverts, so they're automatically going to be able to have a higher chance at a Grammy award. Obviously, hint hint, Meg the Stallion getting an award with all the sympathy and stuff going around and all that. And then Cardi B, her personality was well known and really liked when she first came out and before she started acting the way she did. So that would explain why she also has a Grammy as well, because it doesn't have to do with talent. So stop getting in my comments like, oh, Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B are more talented than Nicki Minaj. That's why they have a Grammy, because the Grammys came out themselves and said they do not base their winnings off of talent, okay, or accolades. So you guys could basically stop with that, okay? So let's go on ahead and get into the people listed in this article. First being Katy Perry, okay? Katy Perry has 9 number one hits on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. In 2017, she became the first music artist to receive 3 certified diamond songs from the RIAA. In 2011, Perry became the first female music artist and the second artist to send 5 songs to the number one on Billboard Hot 100 chart with Teenage Dream. Michael Jackson was the first artist to achieve this milestone, making it no surprise why he has won 13 Grammys throughout his career. Okay. The next one, oh, and also Katy Perry had 13 Grammy nominations. Okay. The next person is going to be Tupac with 6 Grammy nominations. Tupac achieved 5 number one albums on the Billboard 200 albums chart. He's the first rapper to have 2 number one albums in the same year in 1996. In 2010, his hit single Dear Mama became the 3rd hip hop recording to be added to the National Recording Registry. Okay, the next person is going to be the Queen, aka Nicki Minaj, with 10 Grammy nominations. Since 2020, Nicki Minaj has scored 3 number one hits on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. In 2021, her hit single Super Bass was certified diamond by the RIAA. In 2022, Minaj became the first female rapper to debut at number one on the Billboard Hot 100 chart with Super Freaky Girl since Lauryn Hill in 1990. And y'all already know her accolades go on for days and days, okay? The next person is going to be Brian McKnight with 17 Grammy nominations. Brian McKnight has 2 top 10 hits on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. His self-titled album, Brian McKnight, sold over 1 million copies in 1992. Throughout his career, McKnight has sold 25 million records worldwide, okay? The next person is going to be Travis Scott with 9 Grammy nominations. Travis Scott has 4 number one hits on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. In 2020, his viral single, Sicko Mode, was certified diamond by the RIAA. In 2020, Scott won his first Latin Grammy with TKN for Best Short Form Music, okay? And Run DMC with 1 Grammy nomination. In 2009, Run DMC was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. In 2016, they became the first rap group to receive a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. And again, that is not a Grammy, okay? Their most successful album, Raising Hell, sold more than 3 million copies worldwide the year it was released in 1986, okay? Can you guys also pay attention to these people? Like, what do you guys find in common about these people? Like, that's really important, okay? The next person is going to be... I'm sorry, you guys. Queen with 4 Grammy nominations, Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award 2018. In 2001, Queen was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The group has 2 number one hits on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, okay? The next person is going to be Aaliyah. Aaliyah has 1 number one hit on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, Try Again, and 1 number one album on the Billboard 200 albums chart, Aaliyah. She won the top R&B single of the year for a female award at the Billboard Music Awards with her hot single One in a Million. In 2000, she won 2 VMA awards for Best female video, Try Again, and best video from a film, Try Again. Okay, the next person is Jimi Hendrix with one Grammy nomination, and I'm not sure if I said it, but Aaliyah had 5 Grammy nominations, you guys, if I passed that. So the next person, Jimi Hendrix with 1 Grammy nomination, Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award in 1992, which is again not a Grammy. Jimi Hendrix has one #1 album on the Billboard 200 albums chart called Electric Ladyland. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1992, and the UK Music Hall of Fame in 2005. Okay. Also, Snoop Dogg with 16 Grammy nominations. Snoop Dogg has 3 #1 hits on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. He has sold 37 million albums worldwide, including 13.5 million sold in the US. In 2022, he joined Jay-Z and Mariah Carey as the only artist to earn top 10 hits on the Billboard Hot 100 charts for 4 decades. Okay, so again, these people deserve but do not have Grammys, you guys. It's so unfortunate. Anyways, let me go ahead to the next set of people, which is going to be Jennifer Lopez with 2 Grammy nominations. Jennifer Lopez has 4 #1 hits on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Lopez has achieved 5 platinum albums throughout her career since 1992. She has sold over 24 million records worldwide. Okay, the next person with 12 Grammy nominations is Diana Ross. Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award 2012. After becoming a solo artist, Diana Ross gained 6 #1 hits on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. In 1981, Ross's 11th studio album, first solo album, Diana, was certified platinum by the RIAA. And last but not least, Notorious B.I.G. with 4 Grammy nominations. Okay, and I did accidentally cut the very last sentence off for him, but it says the Notorious B.I.G. has scored 2 #1 hits on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. His best-selling album, Life After Death, sold over 6 million copies worldwide. His 2 hit singles, Hypnotized and Mo Money, Mo Problems, made him the first rapper to earn 2 #1s. Okay, so like I said, I cut that last sentence off, y'all. Please forgive me. I love y'all. Okay, Smokey, forgive me, babes. It was just one sentence, y'all. Y'all got the gist. But anyway, so basically, there are several artists beyond this list that deserve a Grammy that never got a Grammy, that never got recognition. And again, this is because their peers don't like them. If they had a disagreement, they don't like them. If they're a part of the voting committee and they don't like the last song you put out, or if you pass them in accolades and they're jealous, or if they hit you up with a collaboration and you didn't respond, or maybe you did a collaboration with someone else, whatever the case may be, if they don't like you, stop submitting your music. That's what they said. If your peers don't like you, stop submitting your music. Okay, so basically, everybody that does not receive a Grammy, has not received a Grammy, they're saying it's because their peers didn't like some of them. So you mean to tell me Tupac's peers didn't like him? Katy Perry's peers don't like her? Like, that's all I'm gonna say. Nicki Minaj's peers don't like her. Like, we already know the situation with Nicki Minaj and her peers, right? So we're not even gonna get into that. But the fact of the matter is, how are you going to have these new artists, right, like Lizzo and Saucy Santana, being in charge of the voting committee that's based off of likes? You see what I'm saying? It's not fair. If you're going to have, the industry voting for themselves or voting for each other and basing it off of likes, then you should have at least people who's been in the game a little bit longer that deserve to have that kind of role. You see what I'm saying? Because the people you guys chose are gonna be biased. You know what I'm saying? So if they're a friend of somebody who doesn't like another person, they're not gonna vote for them. Or they can easily just vote for themselves. Okay. The Grammys is supposed to be this huge thing compared to all the other awards, but yet their winning process means absolutely nothing. It's based off of if they like you or not. That's trash, okay? Anyways, you guys, this article is done, and I want to get into some major tea. This video I have coming up for you guys. So because of that, I am going to get ready to end this video, but make sure you guys go over to Smokey's Twitter. Her name is Smokey with red lips on the side. It is a verified account. Also, her YouTube is The Red Room. Her YouTube channel, The Red Room. This is her article. She is a journalist, and she sent it to me. So I want to make sure you guys show her, give her credit, show her love as far as this article goes. Share this article, you guys. Like, you guys share all the drama. Share this article so that they can see like this is being done to more than just Nicki Minaj, but they also need to see what these people have in common, okay, to really understand the situation. But anyways, you guys, please go over to Twitter and follow me at The Real Barb City and Instagram at Barb City Pink Print. I love you guys so much and have a good day. Thanks.